Pinterest or Instagram, TikTok, things like that, just to give me ideas of what I might want to wear, especially if I have some of the pieces that they're recommending. So I do like this outfit. I have some jeans like that. I have some of these Birkenstock clog shoes. I have some hoops. I would probably just need a top like this and a nice big bag, but that's just like an easy outfit one can put together. So I like things like that. Then moving over here, you'll see I have the Cheers and Beers, pins. So this is because my fiance is turning 30 this year. So I wanted to throw him a party. So I was just looking up some different ideas for themes. And for men, there is like no good themes, like at all. So, but I did find this one. This one says Cheers and Beers to my 65 years. I plan to do Cheers and Beers to my 30 years. So that's why I have some of those here, because I've just been looking at different ideas for that. This is just like some Instagram captions. Those are always good to have now and again if you post a lot. Over here I have, this is for like flowers at a wedding, and I am actually gonna have this color scheme for my wedding as well. So that's why they are recommending this to me, because I've already liked a bunch of other things with that color scheme. So that makes sense. And we could just scroll a little bit. There's like a lot of ads on Pinterest, isn't there? I have some workouts here. I'm trying to get into shape always, but especially with the wedding. So we have some workouts that they're recommending me. Some nice healthy snacks. Nails. You'll see right now when we go to my boards, the nails folder. That's where I save a lot of nail inspo. I do like to get my nails done. However, a lot of the time I really do just kind of keep it simple. But every now and again I do like to get a designer too. The only way out is to love yourself through it. We have some quotes and some inspirational pins. You always gotta have some of those. Pinterest is really great for that. I know, like when I was younger and always in my feelings, like because of a breakup or something, I would always go look at quotes on Pinterest and they would be there for me. Some heartbreak quotes that I can, put on like my stories or in my captions, just so people know I'm sad, because were you really even heartbroken if you didn't let everybody know about it? Yeah, more quotes over there. Another outfit. Super cute, super cute. I really want to get some sandals like these. I know, I think Coach. I like Coach. I have a few bags from them. I love going to their outlet and shopping there. I really want to get these sandals. So, maybe one day. But as you can see, this outfit requires something like that. But I could probably find like a cheaper option, but I don't know. Might as well just get the good ones. Sage green kitchen designs. So I'll probably have some house stuff because my mom bought a home that needed remodeling. So I've been helping her just kind of come up with ideas and things like that. you'll see house stuff. She does have a green kitchen. She does have a green kitchen now, so that makes sense. Scrolling down, I think this is just like a background of sorts. A Zazie ad for bridesmaids dresses. That is where my bridesmaids are getting their dresses, so that's probably why it is recommending that to me. She's gorgeous. Hair and makeup. Yeah, I'm gonna have a lot of wedding stuff probably as well, because I do have to do all of this. So I just need some inspo for when I book my own hair and makeup. I haven't done that yet, so hopefully I'm not too late. Oh, some flowers, gorgeous. Just some more outfits. I really love looking at outfits here. But yeah. Birthday captions, cute. Capsule wardrobes. Arm and back workout. It's kind of a lot of the same, isn't it? Small progress is still progress. Cute. Okay. So yeah, if we scroll, it's kind of a lot of the same, and honestly, there's so many ads on Pinterest I've never really even noticed. But anyways, so let's go look at my different boards. I don't have like followers or anything on here. I'm not trying to be an influencer on Pinterest. I just like to get ideas and then save them for whenever I'll need them. So that's what that is here. We could just go ahead and open up my first board, which is outfits. And it'll kind of give you an idea of what I want to emulate. I don't necessarily have a style, but I think there is a specific type of vibe that I like to go for. So maybe you guys can tell me what you think that is. But these are just different outfits that I have saved here. And like I said, for the most part, I like to save things where I have like 2 or 3 of the items and I just need one other piece or something like that. Because I don't necessarily want to save, ideas that I'm never going to be able to do. I usually want it to be pretty accessible. So for example, this outfit, like I said, I have these Birkenstock shoes. I have some straight jeans, and I do have like a little blue shirt like that, so that's doable. For this outfit over here, I have a jean jacket. I have some brown sandals like this, and I would really only need like a white little mini or something like that. But I'll just scroll through these so you can kind of get an idea of just the different things that I like. And okay, so these you'll see, they're all like winter or New York and stuff. That's because I did go to New York this last Christmas. So of course, when you travel, you always want a new wardrobe, and to fit the vibe of the city. So I came to Pinterest, of course, to look for some ideas of what I wanted to wear. So, and we were gonna go when it was cold, so that's why it's more winter vibes. But I did end up purchasing a jacket like this one and like this one. I did like that look, and I found a jacket that wasn't expensive at all. So, I was just really trying to recreate some moments with her. And you'll see here, I do have like a long coat. So I was looking for a few ideas that I could utilize that coat. So you could see here, also big scarves. I did purchase because I knew I wanted something like that. Like I said, I do like to revolve my outfits around stuff that I semi already own. So you'll see here just some more ideas. Oh, okay. Then down here you'll see another like set of outfits. And these were outfits that I planned for my trip to Europe. I wanted to look really cute, really fresh, and really chic. So I saved a few outfits. It is also going to be a little bit cold over there. Nothing too crazy though. So you'll see I have like a blazer, some sweaters, a puffer, my coat that I love. And I did, try to recreate these to the best of my ability. Honestly, I did okay. But I might talk about that trip in another video. Just not sure yet. But yeah, just some more outfits. So, I mean, it's nothing too interesting. You just kind of get an idea of what I like to do. So that's just one of my boards. Here we have my fiance's birthday board. I just started this, so there's not too much. Also, this theme is kind of simple. So, it's just a bunch of beers and manly stuff. So, there's really nothing much to it, but I'll probably add some more later. I have my little quote board. I don't have too many here because, back in the day when I really did look for quotes, I wasn't necessarily saving them. Better to be cringe in someone else's mind than caged in your own. That is so true. You can start again like the sun does every morning. Exactly. Sometimes you just need like a good little inspirational quote to get you through the day. So I like to see that. I'm really like deciding on how I want my future to look and stuff like that. So a lot of these are kind of more in the motivational set. Like, sometimes you can feel like you're behind on things where the other people have it better than you, but you have to realize what you're doing is good enough. And I know sometimes that could be hard. Like I said, like if you're on social media and you see people your age buying houses or going on luxurious vacations, but you have to realize you are, in your own journey, basically. So, you can't compare to other people, and you also don't know what they have going on behind the scenes. Sometimes people just are more blessed in life, and maybe they have, parents that help them, or grandparents, or, things like that maybe you don't have, or they just have access to resources that you'll never have. So you really have to only look at your own circumstances and see how you could get better. And that's kind of what I have to realize sometimes myself. But that's why I like a good positive quote that kind of just reminds me and brings me back down. So that's kind of what I have the quotes for. I have a workout board. I won't go into that, but it's just a bunch of different workouts I saved. I'm always trying to get healthy and things like that. So I just saved some easy workouts. Most of them are home workouts that I could do. I have a bachelorette board. Just some rest in peace to my single life, where I will wear my white and my girls will be dressed in all black as if they're attending a funeral, which is the funeral of my singleness. So, and we are doing the tequila sunrise theme. It's so cute. I just love like the colors. It's so beautiful, like pink and orange. Oh, they go together so well. So yeah, we are doing that theme for one of the nights as well. I didn't want to do too many themes, but I did want to have a little fun with it. So those are just the 3 that we're doing. Of course, you have to have a hangover kit, you know. Hopefully we are having a good time and hydrating, so we might not need it, but just in case we do. Oh, and these are just some other things that I saved because I thought they were really cute. And yeah, since we are going to the beach, I had maybe thought of doing beach hats, but I don't think I'm going to do that. But yeah, just some ideas for the bachelorette trip, so I'm very excited about that. That's like the next big wedding event that's happening. I think that's why I'm very excited for it. But yeah. And then speaking of the wedding, I have my wedding day Pinterest board. As you could see, like the color scheme that I talked about earlier is like cherry red, wine red, blush, champagne, burgundy. Oh, I'm just obsessed with it. There's the color palette. And I'm even more obsessed with it because my mom is helping me out where she can, and we're DIYing the what's it called? The bridesmaids bouquets. So we went to the flower shop, we picked out some flowers. They're not real, okay, so like it's fine. We picked out some flowers, and my mom went ahead and put together the bouquets. And just seeing the color scheme come to life is everything. I'm obsessed because that's really the first time I've seen those colors like in person come together, and it's everything I could have wanted and more. But yeah, so I'm getting really excited. So that'll be what the venue does, the florals, all in those colors. So you can kind of see like my inspo and how I want all the colors to look in my venue. And this picture, this pin has been like my inspiration from the beginning, basically. I fell in love with everything here. Like my girls are gonna be wearing these colored dresses. You know, they have their bouquets. I'm in white, of course. So this is really just kind of the vibe that I really wanted. So I love this pin right here. That was like my main inspo. And you could just see like the different, I want a lot of floral. I want flowers everywhere. I want it to look like you're just somewhere else. And honestly, my venue has pretty much that. It's gorgeous. I love it. I fell in love with it the first time I toured it. Yeah, it has florals hanging from the ceiling and things. It's really nice. It's really nice. So I definitely think my vision's gonna come true, and I am so thankful for that. But yeah, you'll kind of see like the vibe. Yeah, at first I wanted more of like more of a Mexican hacienda theme. I think as I moved forward in the planning process, I kind of abandoned that. But I think I am still somewhat sticking with that just because of the style of my venue. It does have that like hacienda feel. So I think I definitely got the best of both worlds. But yeah, I wanted more of like the bright, colors for kind of the Mexican theme of it all. But I do like what I ended up with. So, and this just goes to show how you will change your mind throughout planning things. You think you're so in you actually start looking around and realizing there's so much more out there that you might not have thought of. So yeah, I definitely am happy where we ended up with this color scheme, and I know it's gonna look so gorgeous in my venue. I don't know why I have this in here. I guess I like the dress, but my dress is not like that. It's a little like that, but not really. NYC Pick and Spo. Like I said, I went to New York for last December. I just wanted to get those New York Home Alone vibes, New York at Christmas vibes. So we planned a trip, me and my fiance, and of course, just like any other basic girl, I had to look up some pick inspiration because I wanted to make sure I got all the shots. Did I get any of these? No, but it was fun to just look for it and plan. But I didn't really take that many pictures, honestly. You really like live in the moment. I'm not necessarily somebody who posts on Instagram or anything a whole lot, so I don't know why I thought it would be different if I went to New York. But I just love taking it all in with my actual eyes and taking like little memories of, videos and stuff, but not necessarily posing for a shoot or anything. I'm not necessarily like that. But I mean, it was fun to like find these ideas and wish to recreate them, but I didn't really do much of it. But yeah, no, I did, do all of these things. The Rockefeller tree, we saw that. Radio City Music Hall. We went to the Rockettes, so I definitely saw these like ornaments. We sat on the steps of the Met. I'm a Gossip Girl fan. I rewatched Gossip Girl like 3 or 4 times, so I definitely had to go do that. And we actually went into the Met and bought tickets and walked around, so it was actually really beautiful and really fun. We did walk around Central Park. I did get a picture on a bench, not like this, but I also went to the Brooklyn Bridge. That was amazing. Of course, Times Square. We did go up to the summit. It's called the Summit. And took some pictures up there. So I really did get to do pretty much all these things that I put on here. I just didn't take pictures of them. So I guess that's my fault, but it was okay. The point is to enjoy your time, and that's fine. Just kind of moving on. So yeah, I could see Mom's remodel. We were really trying to figure out what we wanted our kitchen to look like, because she really wanted her kitchen to be like the main focal point of the house. So we were really thinking about how to maximize that space. So you could see here kind of what we were thinking of, and she did get some pull-out shelves like these. So those are really awesome and convenient. So yeah, I really helped her out too. In the process of helping my mom like remodel her house, I realized that I kind of love doing that, and I was like, I should do this. I should get into flipping houses or something. This is so fun. But yeah, so just like a few different ideas that we had saved for her house. As you can see here, there's kind of a theme going on. She loved green cabinets. So, but yeah, just some different ideas. I mean, her house isn't big or anything, so it was more a smaller house remodel, but it's still like, if you guys could have seen what it started as versus what it is now, you would be so like shocked. It is crazy. It is crazy the difference that it is right now, but that was fun. Some vegan meals. I went vegan when I was in college for a little bit. she was going vegan. I was like, I want to join you, and she was like, okay, cool. So we did it, and oh my god, it, like I said, it transformed me very quick too, and I was eating good food. As you can see, these all look delicious. So I started my own thing, because every time I'm like, I'm gonna go vegan again, I'm gonna go vegan again, and then I never stick with it. But I don't know, I might give it another shot. Okay, so this one is like my favorite. So I went through a phase where I was like, I want to make sugar cookies, like the decorative kind, because I think I had seen it on TikTok. I was like, I think I can do this. And so I bought, I bought a mixer, I bought cookie cutters, I bought all the ingredients to make these cookies. I did my research, and I tried it once, and I realized it's really hard. And so I really applaud everybody who makes these cookies, because it's difficult, like not just like visually, like making them look so nice, but making like the frosting and things like that. That is hard. Making sure it's the right consistency is hard. All of that is so hard. I've tried it, trust me. It's just a lot. It's just a lot. So I really almost feel like it's something that I can't do if I have like a full-time job. You have, like, if you decide to go in on this, that is your full-time job, I feel like. So yeah, but I had just saved a bunch of ideas, because when I think of stuff I want to do, I create businesses in my head. So I was like, okay, I am going to sell these cookies. This is how much I'm going to sell them for. This is what I'm going to do for Christmas. I'm going to sell this. For Easter, I'm going to create these little things and sell them for this much. For Halloween, I'm going to create these little eyeballs and create these things and sell this for this. And if it's like a 24, I'm going to sell it for that. Like, I have such a like business brain about things sometimes. So I created my whole little enterprise. And ideas, I have them for days. But yeah, I just didn't stick with it. But I basically have all these ideas saved, because I was like, I'm gonna start offering these. I don't know, I might still get into it, because I think it's so fun and so cute. Obviously, seeing it is way easier than doing it yourself. But I think if I put in the work, I could possibly do this. But yeah, here are some like cute little ideas. I was like, I'll make these little sets for Valentine's Day. It'll be a hit. Just like 2 cookies or whatever. You have a piece of my heart. I thought that was so cute. Te quiero mucho with a taco. Love it. Super cute. So I was like, yeah, I was already thinking about everything I could do. For like to sell. I was like, I'm gonna make these little school ones for the beginning of the school year so people could give to their teachers. I'll make a killing. But yeah, basically I was just saving a whole bunch of ideas. So I'm gonna do this one day. I'm gonna figure it out. I still have a mixer. So, I mean, I have the equipment. But yeah, these are just some fun ideas that I saved. Because I swore I was gonna start my cookie business, but they're so cute. I love it. Like I said, anybody who can make these, they're so talented. Shout out. Everything. Let's see. Oh, I have like my nails. You could see the different nail inspo. As you can see, I kind of am like very into just like almond shaped nails. I think those are so cute. But yeah, I'm mostly like on the simpler side. Like, I will are used to them. I am not at that level, so I do need to keep like a simpler, shorter nail. But these are just some things that I saved. Yes, as you can see, I kind of keep it very simple. I don't do anything too crazy. Just some nail inspo. Super cute. And yeah, one time I did get some like little jewels like that. I think that's probably like the craziest I've done. I'm very simple when it comes to nails, so. But I do like a good nail. Yeah, there's more nails here. Oh, I guess I was looking for a dress for something. But yeah, this is just like random. A house. This is like me thinking this is where I wanted my house to look like. I do still like a modern farmhouse look. But I don't know. This all kind of looks really depressed. Like, that just looks too gray. This was a long time ago that I made this board. My tastes have changed a lot, honestly. I should create a new one with my new dream home. But yeah, but I definitely want one of these. I like this idea, like a swing, like a big swing bed on a porch. That's really cool. So I'll keep that for my next house as well. Yeah, like what is this? Like, this was so back in the day because I would never like this now. Just goes to show how much you changed. I mean, yeah, I like the look of these houses, are nice. But I don't think that's what I want anymore. I don't know. But I was like pretty old. Some Halloween ideas. I have been Lilo like 3 times already for work and stuff because it's just like the easiest thing to do. Me and my sister were the Fairly Odd Parents, and my brother was Timmy, right? Oh my god. Yeah. So it was cute. We were like dressed more modestly than this though. But yeah, it's a good idea. It was really cute. Oh, and this will be my last one, but my fiance got me into Funko Pops because he had a collection when I met him. Of like, well, he was like more into like Pokemon and things like that, like anime characters. So he got me into that, but I was like, well, I really like Disney characters. I think that's cute. So, he got me my first one, which is like a Rapunzel one, because I love Tangled, by the way. It's like my number 1 Disney movie, Tangled is. So he got me a Tangled, like a Rapunzel pop, and that was my introduction. And then from then on, I kind of went through a little phase of being obsessed with them as well. So I started my own little collection of Disney pops. But then we kind of stopped because we were like, we need to stop. We need to wait until we have a home, and then we can keep going. But this is just like just like a board that I was creating of the different Disney ones that I would love to have. I have like every character under the sun here. So yeah, if I found a Disney character that I was like, I would add it. Like, oh my gosh, Mulan, I love her. That is another one of my favorite Disney movies. It was my favorite for a long time, and then I think Tangled kind of took over. But yeah, so cute. I just love them. They're so adorable. Oh, like, this is so cute. Wreck-It Ralph, I would die. Oh, and Miguel. Sorry, I think they're so cute. And yeah, I was just saving all of these because I was like, maybe one day I'll get them. Cusco. But yeah, I mean, the idea is to hopefully get them thank you for scrolling through Pinterest with me, and I will see you next time. Good night.